Here we have some apparatus that we can use to determine the amount of a gas phase product from a chemical reaction. We have two Erlenmeyer flasks and a beaker, and they're connected together with some rubber tubing. On the right hand side, in the smaller Erlenmeyer flask, we have our reaction vessel. This is where the chemistry will happen. The chemistry in this reaction can produce a gas phase product, and as the gas is produced, the gas will expand and travel over through this tubing into the second larger Erlenmeyer flask, which will be filled with water. As the gas fills this larger Erlenmeyer flask, it will displace a volume of water into the beaker to the left-hand side. And the volume of water that's displaced will equal the volume of gas that was produced in the chemical reaction. In this stage of the apparatus setup, we have gone ahead and filled the central Erlenmeyer flask with water. Actually, in this case, we've used dyed water to make it clearer to see. Our task is to fill the tubing on the left from the large Erlenmeyer flask to the beaker with the water. This will ensure we get an accurate measure of the volume displaced through the gas phase producing reaction. So to do that, the first thing that we will do is remove the stopper from the right hand side Erlenmeyer flask. This will avoid an airlock. And then we're going to use a bulb which we will attach to the end of the tubing on the left hand side. Depress the bulb, attach it to the tubing, remove the tube clamp and suck some of the water through the tubing. And then once it's through, we can release the tube clamp, clamping the tube, and drop it into the beaker. If the tube is not completely full at this point, we could raise the Erlenmeyer flask and at the same time release the tube clamp to ensure even more liquid flows through and fills the tube completely. We're now ready to set up the experiment in the reaction vessel.